Zookeepers armed with nets after two monkeys made a daring escape from the San Diego Zoo today. They were eventually caught. Good evening. I'm Kimberly Hunt.
And I'm Steve Atkinson. 10 News reporter Steve Fiorina is now live at the zoo. And Steve, they were following in the footsteps of several other escapees.
And one became pretty famous, Steve. There was one orangutan about in the 80s who became almost a San Diego celebrity because of his repeated breakouts. The two monkeys who escaped here today probably aren't destined to become that famous. 9-year-old Drew and his 5-year-old sister Amara playing with hippos in their old home before being moved to the very lush Ituri forest, escaping in a matter of minutes. This map shows the Ituri forest outpost where one climbed the wall and the other jumped from a tree, getting as far as the wall that borders Highway 163 before being captured. Zookeepers armed with nets were looking for them and asked skateboarders if they'd seen any monkeys.
Well, I saw them in the bushes, like wrestling something out, and then hopefully they got it. I mean, fingers crossed. The
monkeys never got past that wall. The keepers tranquilized one and took both to the zoo hospital for a checkup.
Very small monkeys. This particular pair used to people and the first time in the habitat, so they just wandered outside the barriers a little bit.
It was almost a year ago that a koala made a brief escape, and there was a giant panda before that. But the one that made it a habit was Ken Allen, an orangutan that pulled off 3 jailbreaks in the summer of '85. A gentle soul, he'd stroll around the grounds, bothering no one until keepers could nab him.
Ken Allen, they had this special net. It was huge. And they would go out and they'd find him and corner him, and they'd throw the net over him. Instead of tearing it apart, he would just go, "Yeah, all right, take me back."
He became very popular, nicknamed a Harry Houdini. He even had a song written about him, The Ballad of Ken Allen. And there were free Ken Allen bumper stickers. We don't expect that for Drew and Amara. They're back fine, back with the hippos, where it's probably more secure and maybe more fun. Live at the San Diego Zoo, Steve Fiorina, 10 News.